Анишуна, нормально общайся, и... Итак, мы прибыли в город Винчестер для того, чтобы добыть денег. Раз, для строительства собора. Второе, чтобы поговорить с местным герцогом. Вообще, почему он не дает нам камень и дерево. Угу. Так, все, работаем. Найдите Мэг, чтобы получить свои деньги. А, я понял. Ой. Присутственный день.
The end is upon us, but our Earl will lead us to salvation.
Понял.
Is that so?
A hard hand for hard times. It will all make sense. You will see.
Понял. Найдите Мэг.
Open your eyes. The signs of
Так, покинуть рынок.
our food is rotting. Our animals dying.
Не стоит вообще с ним общаться. Не стоит дарить ему надежду, если ты не сможешь. О, привет.
Good quality.
How many of you have fallen from grace, seduced by robbery?
We agreed on the price. Good to see you, Meg. I'm here to collect the money we've made so far.
Excuse me. We were in the middle of something.
What's the problem?
We at the middle of something.
Thieves. What a rotten place this has become.
He ordered the cartload of wool weeks ago, but now he refuses to pay the price we'd agreed upon. Let's think about why the prices are so high this year.
So you could put more money into your pockets?
Actually, the Earl has raised all fees. It costs more to pass the gate, to set up shop, to get a license, and to trade.
I suppose. But the price is not as was agreed.
Did you use a tally to record the price?
But, are you with the sheriff? Just who are you, woman?
I am the owner of this business.
Oh,
Here's our half aliena. Now, would you kindly hand me your part of the tally? There are more notches on our part. 2 pieces, 2 different prices. Granted, adding notches to our part would have been much easier.
aha. You're admitting it.
But the area with missing
Я
notches
пока не понимаю, что это.
is thinner than the rest. You're right. It looks like something was carved off.
What? Are you saying I'm a fraud?
Look, times are hard for all of us. I won't report you to the sheriff.
This wool will not make enough cloth for all of my master's servants' clothes. Let alone all the shirts he wants for himself.
Whoever pays servants and wants to wear many shirts should be able to pay the price for quality wool like this.
Quality? Yes, but it is not high quality. Now that you mention it, I see it. I cannot pay that much money for bad wool like this.
Now he's doubting the quality. Fine. Then let me prove the quality of my wool.
Oh, just you try. I'm taking my business elsewhere. First you say one thing, and then you say another. Is this how you treat all your customers?
I'll find an expert and prove it.
Какого эксперта?
I'm waiting.
Разве я
Not the price we agreed
не
on.
эксперт?
It's what we agreed on. Meg is managing the store for me.
You're gonna rip me off.
Let us work out a compromise. No, I'll keep the wool.
I thought you had more to spare than
Let's negotiate.
Half of my crops.
Несущее мясо. Я думаю, стоит обратиться к купцам.
Aren't you tired of Christian art? Their sad faces and dull colours are always giving me a foul mood. Just like this town.
I agree. I'd prefer to see lush paintings of the fine things in life.
Excuse me, would you care to give me your opinion on the quality of this wool?
Of course. Please show us. Oh, how wonderfully soft.
And what thorough scouring. There isn't a hint of dirt or grease.
The fibre is exceptionally fine, and the colour is even and light.
Suitable for high-quality garments.
I'm glad you think so too. Would you be so kind as to confirm this to a customer of mine, should the need arise?
Of course. Just send them our way.
With all these taxes
Хорошо.
and the shrinking markets, I wasn't sure whether visiting Shiring would still be worth it. But for that quality of wool, I'll say it is.
Can I interest you in some horse braid?
Is that the only kind you have here?
It's the only one that hasn't gone green yet, I think.
If you sell green bread, your customers will get sick and you'll get into trouble.
What? Are you with the sheriff?
No, don't worry. I doubt they are fit to judge the quality. Excuse me, do you know if something happened in Shiring? I know we suffer because of the war, but the town never used to seem this grim and hopeless.
No, we wouldn't know. We are but pilgrims in search of God's miracles, and a saint will heal my foot and my eyes. But yes, Shiring seems to hold no miracles these days. We heard the Earl is punishing his people for his own entertainment.
I heard so too. Would you be free for a sales discussion later today?
Ah, Lady Aliena, for you I will always find time.
I've heard
Он
business
её
is
узнал.
slow.
Not for me it isn't. Plenty of knights need my services. His men have cleaned up well, I'd say. It suits me just fine that the Earl has swept the criminals off the streets. And those complaining about money and fees were none of my customers, or my friends.
I should find the Flemish merchants instead. They know their wool.
Хорошо.
But I'm not.
Я думал, может, ты сможешь там его подточить или что-нибудь мне посоветовать лучше.
What are you carrying there?
Not for sale. Or eating. Don't steal.
Так,
Away.
так,
Oh, I didn't mean to upset you.
понял. Что тут еще есть интересного? Проход. Понял. Идем по проходу. Чё там? Ой. Все дороги ведут на рынок.
The wilting of Shiring is an omen of the things to come.
I'm taking my business.
First you say one thing, and then you say another. Is this how you treat all your customers?
There are Flemish merchants just a few streets away. They were very interested in my wool. And they would be delighted to confirm its quality to you.
Anyone can let their friends lie for them.
Хочу ли я привлекать к себе внимание? Публичный аукцион. Я не знаю, сколько они попросят у меня денег.
Then we'll leave it to the people. We'll sell the wool at the afternoon auctions. That way it fetches a fair price for certain.
No, wait. Maybe we can negotiate. My master would not want me to leave here with empty hands.
Competing with foreigners and nobility is no trifle. They're relentless and have deep pockets.
Now you ain't her.
But if you prefer to take your chances,
No, wait. I'm taking the wall, all right.
I don't want to ruin you.
Я беру
My
только
master
то,
can
что мне
afford it,
полагается.
He just doesn't want to. And he has a temper. God damn it. You show no mercy, do you?
Спасибо.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Next time he'll buy elsewhere, I'm afraid. A good merchant always strives for a deal that feels like a victory for both sides. Remember that.
We don't need customers like him, and we have our money.
Yes, and you have my thanks.
One more thing. Could you try to get Ovid's Amoris for me when you
Опа.
travel to Winchester? It's a book.
А,
Yes.
это Ширинг, а не
I can
Винчестер,
ask
я
for the
понял.
Theobald. His book collection is more comprehensive than the church would like.
Then he'll be the right one to ask. Thank you.
No problem at all.
You thought the Earl was bad.
That's not him.
Ну, в смысле, может быть, они видели его?
That's not him either.
Понял вас.
My father caught a cold. Gets sick from worrying too much.
Same as you are.
Oh, how am I supposed to keep a family warm and
That's
fed
not
like
him.
this? It's all too expensive.
And our Earl will be the new apostle to lead us to salvation when the end comes.
А, блин, точно. Вот что надо было сделать.
Have you seen Sir Catface and his knights?
They came by and looked at a few swords, but they didn't mention where they were going.
Have you seen a group of knights?
I'm not sure. I saw so many people today.
It's all right. Have you heard of Sir Catface, the knight?
Whoever that is, he surely hasn't bought bread today. Why don't you ask the sheriff? He seems to have his eye on everyone.
Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Sir Catface?
No, we just arrived and headed straight for the church.
Still, thank you.
Still thank you.
Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Sir Catface?
A group of knights, you say?
Are they perhaps interested in buying linen for a new gambeson?
They might, but I need to find them first.
We shall be on the lookout then.
I don't have any business in there now. He doesn't seem to be here.
А, дорога. Улица. Дорога, улица. Куда еще можно пойти? Замок епископа. Понял. Идем по улице. А, да? Нормальная дорога. Крутая дорога. Аллея. Идем по аллее. И чё? А, да? Круто вышли, нормально. Нормально плюс круто вышли. Квартал трактиров. Понял. Вот нам куда. Ну, он точно где-то
Have
здесь.
you seen a group of knights led by a man named Sir Catface?
Must be those fellows over there.
There they are.
Today we ride for Lincoln. The drinks are on me. Taverner, another round for the whole place.
You're the best, Gilbert. It's
Так.
Catface. Nonsense. We're all brothers, right?
Indeed we are.
Wonderful. Brothers in arms we are.
And here I thought you needed my money for new armor.
Oh, I do. What's a knight without a mighty sword? I saw Alonso's when he was bathing in a river.
Dios mío.
All jokes aside, with men-at-arms so well equipped, how can I face King Stephen with anything less?
And inferior armor may cost him his life.
Only the best for the best.
Could you be more responsible with my money?
Every coin is spent to fulfill your father's wish. What's more responsible than that?
Да это просто прорва, посмотрите на нее. Он будет сосать и сосать деньги, блядь.
What kind of question is that? If we're lucky, then he will never return.
В конце концов, его условием будет, чтобы она вышла за его замок, и он станет графом.
What?
Он уже вернулся. Хорошо.
Robert of Gloucester's men had lost.
Угу.
At first I wasn't sure who that knight was. He wore the cross. He must be a crusader, I thought.
No. Don't do it. Please. Have mercy. I can't. Please. Shh. Don't.
Then I heard our king calling out his name.
William Hamley, join me. We ride.
I didn't want to upset you.
You what?
We owe it to everyone to put this monster down. Not only to your father. William Hamley is a madman.
Mind your tongue. You speak of the son of Yellow Shiring.
I pledge my loyalty to Bartholomew and his family, and there it shall remain. Percy Hamley has no right calling himself Earl. The son of Lady Aliena will be the heir to Shiring.
Bartholomew went against our king and lost his title and his land. It's not wise to pledge your swords to a dead traitor.
What did you just say?
Easy.
You backstabbing turncoat.
Calm down. Do you want to slaughter each other and help the enemy?
Accusing me of treason. You most royal man at arms.
It's me or the Hamleys. Pick a goddamn side.
Перестать ссориться? Я не совсем понимаю. С кем ты воюешь? С королем Стефаном.
You disparage me for saying the truth.
Король Стефан.
I've always been your most royal man at
Он
arms.
вообще на какой стороне? Кто он?
In actions maybe, but your words tell a
Do they
different
often
story.
fight like that?
Ah, they're both very proud. Give them a few days, they'll get tired.
They don't have that long.
I'm just trying to keep you
I
grounded.
doubt that would help to stop their quarrel.
How dare you defend that backstabber Percy Hamley
apology
and
and
his
some
blonde
thanks.
bastard of a son?
I'm sorry. You see, there's nothing to it.
I said nothing wrong. Percy Hamley's title is a fact, not an opinion.
Obviously, they have no idea how to settle
It
a
is
conflict
not.
without a fight.
And he does not deserve it.
I've collected our earnings, Sir Catface.
Ah, finally someone I can rely on.
Can't believe this.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
We're gonna go either way.
This is not about who deserves what. The king appointed him. You should come to terms with that fact.
What did you just say?
Oh no.
It's for guests only.
I'd rather talk to my horse than listen to your insults.
Very much, yeah.
I don't have time to deal with
Вызор, спасибо.
Do you want to say something?
I have to give money to my knight. How's business?
Slow.
Well, at least you still have your regulars.
Even in bad times, people drink. The Earl of Shiren has imposed new laws and taxes, and it makes times very bad for us.
How would you solve a quarrel like the one over there?
Everyone has their own way of coping with aggression. Food, gambling, or solace in the arms of a wench. Luckily for me, most resort to drinking.
I doubt that'll work here.
Don't say that too loud. Try this. Can't we just forget about it?
Never.
That won't help. I doubt that would help to stop their quarrelling. That won't help. Obviously they have no idea how to settle a conflict without a
Want to say
fight.
something?
No, I don't.
The taverner gave this to me. I don't want to ruin his business by giving it away for free. The taverner makes money with each tank that he sells.
Can't we just forget about it?
Never.
Even if he was hungry, he wouldn't admit it. If they're hungry, they... The taverner gave this to me. I don't want to ruin his business by...
Want to say something?
There is nothing... Where did you get this?
I'm not a thief. A man in the tavern promised me a bread crust if I fetch this from the market for him. I'm just taking a little break.
You look hungry.
Are you saying I should keep it? Nuh-uh. Thieves get hanged. I'll be good.
Oh, of course. Would you like something to eat?
I only accept food from Meg. She's a tradeswoman. And the food others throw at me is rotten. But she gives me good food.
Meg is one of my best friends.
Oh, yes? Then I accept. I'm so hungry. You're so nice. How can you afford giving some girl a whole slice of bread?
I'm a tradeswoman.
Oh. When I grow up, I'll leave shiring and make lots of money too. So when I return, Auntie doesn't have to worry about bad men asking for money anymore.
Bad men?
Very bad men.
How would you settle a fight?
If you're in trouble, run.
Oh, but they're usually friends. Running wouldn't help.
Then let them play a game to decide who's right.
Неплохо.
Good idea.
Неплохо.
Can't we just forget about it?
Do you have any games for entertainment?
Only what's needed to keep the customers here a little longer. I can offer a set of dice.
I'm not in the mood for gambling, Lady Aliena.
Oh, you're never in the mood for entertainment.
Games of luck are a waste of time.
Do you have any games?
Board games have no place in the battlefield. You were just afraid to break them. Do you want to say something?
No, I don't.
Do you have any games?
Not with me. How about you and your friends play hide and seek?
Опа.
Though the sheriff doesn't like that, so better not.
Thank you for the warning. No, that's not the kind of game the girl was talking about. No games here. Do you have any games with you?
We carry the French game of Fiège with us.
Oh, could I borrow it?
If you bring it back before nightfall, I see no harm in it.
I will. Now fight it out like real knights should. With a battle of wits.
Playing a board game, I don't know.
What, you scared?
Oh, let's begin.
Now, let's take it nice and slow.
Good choice. The general who gives in to anger will send his troops to their deaths.
Damn right. If you thought I'd make myself vulnerable this early, think again.
Ooh. Play it. A classic opening move.
Classic opening.
Well, look who's opened up a weak spot. Now is a very good time to attack.
A slow, organized advance is better than a hasty attack.
Not if it holds back a few great men that make a difference. Here I come.
You reached the end of the board.
Did you see that crowning? Guess I have a king by my side now.
You call this piece a king? In Spain we call it a queen. She's quite powerful and has a mind of her own.
A queen then? Like Lady Aliena. She can lay waste to the whole board.
You know what you're doing. Show him what you can do.
As you wish, my lady. I've got the queen on my side. It's time to go on a rampage. When the sovereign's been claimed, the game is almost decided.
I could fight to the last piece. But a good commander has foresight, and I can see this game is lost. I admit defeat.
Ah, you ended this before it even began. Even a scribe would struggle making this an epic of glory.
This was about strategy, not showmanship. And it seems like Lady Aliena is an excellent strategic advisor. You work exceptionally well together.
He never makes compliments like this.
He's the tactician. I trust his instincts and experience to guide him.
But you yourself are an exceptional diplomat and businesswoman here. You complement each other in the way you think.
Ну да, все дело идет к их свадьбе.
Trust these Queen's instincts in this matter, my friend. You two will indeed be able to take back the Eldom.
You are damn right she can. So, can I rely on your loyalty?
You can.
Of course, we're brothers in arms.
Good. You've an important battle ahead of you. I'll bring you the money. Here.
Finally. I mean, thank you, Lady Aliena. It'll do.
What is all this good for? Why are you putting yourself in danger?
For you. It was your father's wish that you take back the Eldom from Percy Hamley.
Да ты достал уже всякую чушь нести.
For victory!
For victory!
For victory!
I see. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be at the marketplace giving Philip his part of the money.
And make more money, I reckon.
You've done me a great favor.
We are glad to hear it. Thank you for returning.
We always pass the time on our travels trying to best each other.
Ну чё там очередь не думает двигаться?
Here.
Thank you. It should be enough to keep our workers around until I have solved our problems with Percy Hamley. But Tom said that without stone and timber, we will have to stop construction in a month.
You must speak to the Earl.
Have you finished your business?
Not yet. I'll have another look around.
You are welcome to join me here waiting if you want to.
Your wool may be of best quality, but that doesn't make up for this market. It used to be a place of fair trading once. This is definitely the last year I come here.
Fabrics, good fabrics.
Are you done?
Да.
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
Philip, I now understand why our market at Kingsbridge has had more visitors lately. Shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes and strict laws have taken their toll on the town.
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at another fleece fair, but there's none nearby. They need a place with fair taxes, one that can put those taxes to good use.
Are you thinking of a fleece fair in Kingsbridge?
Call in the monk and the woman he's with.
You, impatient monk! It's your turn. The girl too.
Me? What? Did you want me to come with you?
No. We're not first in line, are we?
Well, lucky you then. Get moving.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge. The Earl of Shiring.
Thank you for hearing me, oh Percy. Please allow me to introduce my friend, Aliena of Kingsbridge.
I knew it was you. Oh, it doesn't sound like you missed me.
I demand to talk to the Earl of Shiring. He has broken his word.
You are talking to the Earl of Shiring.
Bishop Whaler.
The enemies of this earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Mother!
Враги государства. Не сам ли он это устроил?
Friend, that damn monk is drinking the blood of my earldom.
Ничего себе.
It is not for us to damn them, Lord William. But judge them we must.
What you are doing to the people of Shiring is shameful.
Your father would have done well to teach you respect.
The monk's a thief and so are you. And I don't take as kindly to thieves as my father did. Shiring will change.
What crimes did we commit then?
The king has never licensed a market in Kingsbridge.
Your market is illegal, Philip.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your sorry priory, and you disrespect my authority!
Is that true, Philip?
I will talk to the king about this.
You and your friends have always played by your own rules. But not anymore. Fracture for fracture? Eye for eye?
Да, мы нажили себе громадного врага.
The days of Kingsbridge Cathedral are over.
Now leave. The next time
Я не уверен, что выбрав другую сторону, мы просто не получили бы ресурсов. Объявили рынок незаконным. Понял, спасибо.
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory, and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market license. I had made a foolish mistake. Now I had no option but to call on King Stephen for help. And as Aliena suggested, I joined the knights on their way north.
Хорошо.
Lincoln.
Хорошо, едем к королю.
More and more men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of. As King Stephen prepared for his final battle against Robert of Gloucester, he had ordered all able men of his earldoms to fight in there.
Интересно.
At nightfall, our group reached a large camp of Stephen. Many men asked me to pray with them. They were husbands, fathers, and children about to fight in a war that most of them did not understand. It was then that I witnessed Aliena's knight, Sir Catface, shouting at a man. The man was in tears.
С кем сражаться? За что сражаться? Вообще непонятно. Но он монах, он обязан это делать.
He told me calmly that deserters will be hanged by the king. The man himself interrupted us by shouting infamities about Robert of Gloucester and started to laugh. Catface and his knights, I realized how ruthless the reign of each of these earthly lords was. After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers. But these soldiers were not on their way to Lincoln. They had come up the twisting hillside path to our little hamlet in North Wales. King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in my dream, something was different. I had said that. It had been my voice answering the child. It was me. I was responsible for the fate of these children, Richard and Aliena. As I tried to calm them, I realized the blood of their father was... I awoke with a start. It was as if my dream had not been a warning, but a reminder. I had sinned, and I had to atone for my sins. I prayed that
Да уж.
After what felt like an eternity, the sun rose and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself that King Stephen...
Да. Что это?
You are late.
Угу.
Is it done?
No. Their builder is alive.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
You disappoint me again, Timothy.
Please, when did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamley is alive.
Так.
She didn't.
No. Your poison has left her in a deep sleep. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to finish what I asked of you. Kingsbridge will fall.
Almost there, Prior? Or have you changed your mind about seeing the king?
No. No, I have not.
On we go, then. Let's go.
Так, хорошо.
So, where do we find King Stephen and his men?
Sir Catface!
We fought together in Trowbridge, did we not?
Trowbridge, aye.
And now we'll kick Robert's arse here in Lincoln.
We will if he dares to show. The king's in the cathedral. Go right in.
Where are all the knights and soldiers?
Better let me go ahead.
Why? This is a house of God.
Sir Cutface, the claw of the king.
Ha ha! Thought we wouldn't catch up with you, did ye? Ha ha ha!
Father, I'm afraid.
Come now. What are you afraid of?
I own a mill. I built it myself. The only thing I was ever good at. I will die if I have to fight.
Do you have a family?
A wife. I can't go out there. I can't.
You must not run.
Тебя убьют.
You would be hanged.
Да?
But I don't know if I can do it.
You must.
When we go to battle, will you pray for me, Father?
Of course. Of course I will. Jesus said to him, "Put your sword back into its place, for all who take the sword will perish by the sword." This man neither has a sword nor a choice. Must he die then because he is forced to kill? Be not corrupt in your speech, but say that which is edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
Pardon me, Prior, but that's choice. I'll keep the speech as sharp as my sword, if you don't mind.
I will spare myself the malice and infamy. He was on a crusade and took lives in the name of the Lord. Why does the Lord not reject the sacrifices of men like him? Why? If the Lord is with them, why then do they need to protect themselves?
Хорошо. Пойдемте к королю.
There's no two ways about it. I have to go out there myself to see what's going on.
My king, Ranulph's archers are only waiting for you.
They know they'll be at my mercy once I've dealt with Robert the Bastard and Ranulph the traitor. I doubt they dare shoot me.
Stephen, be reasonable.
Henry, will the church for once shut up? We are at war. Ha! Wonderful. Now, I will go out there without getting shot in the head. I must know why they posted the archers up there today. Just for once, use your brain. Think.
Yes, my king.
My king? You? What are you doing here? Have you come to atone for having your monks write that heretical book? No, my bishop. So you continue to doubt your bishops, your pope?
Your pope.
Henry! How dare you show your face here?
Да что ты несешь?
I told you I am not to be disturbed. This monk should be thrown into a cell. Maybe then he will see reason. What? Because he doubts your miracles? I have to admit, having someone walk over red-hot plowshares, or putting his hand in boiling water to prove he's innocent, is entertaining. I give you that. Stephen! But the monk is right, of course. There is a tendency that your miracles conveniently happen when the church needs them most. Whoever believes that to be a coincidence, or miraculous, deserves no place at my table. Philip the Prior. I remember you. I will make sure my brother won't arrest you. But I don't have time for you just now. Unless you have a solution for my problem. There are archers outside, probably looking forward to killing me. But I have to see what's going on out there with my own eyes, without getting shot. If you don't have a solution for my problem, do not disturb us. We shall talk later.
Можете переодеться монахом и пойти вместе со мной?
They are already praying for Stephen, but I doubt that's the solution he's looking for. A shield could surely stop an arrow. I doubt he would know the answer.
Я сначала должен решить его проблему.
Get him first.
Be quick. Very quick.
I'm better not to face him at all. Slice his throat from behind.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. No. I should tell the king about the shield instead. He was on a crusade and took why?
Today there's twice as many archers up there.
Is that not a bad thing?
I've been standing here for weeks now. Ranulph's men are probably just bored. They don't mean harm.
How can you be sure?
Listen. That's my friend over there. I've never seen him, but we do this every day. That's how I'm sure.
Я понял вас. Верный королеве Мод, король начал осаду. Интересно.
You are carrying a shield. The king could protect himself in a similar fashion, could he not?
Of course he could. Our king's proven himself in battle many times.
Our king's advisors believe it would be dangerous for him to stand out here in front of the archers.
They're right.
They are?
Don't worry. They won't waste their arrows on monks and peasants. But the king would definitely be a tempting target. Would end the war in the blink of an eye. I wouldn't hesitate to shoot the bastard of Gloucester either.
Отлично.
Better not get too... And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, who oppresses whom, my lord?
О! Я в город иду, ничего себе. Пошли, Чё все?
No, I should tell the king that dressing less conspicuously might be a good idea. The people of Lincoln support Stephen, but I doubt they could help him now.
Хорошо, пойдем. Пойдем просто скажем, но... Это же ведь просто слова, да?
If you were to dress like a poor man, not like a king or a soldier, the archers might not shoot at you.
This is highly inappropriate, Philip of Gwynedd.
It is. But he's right. Robert's a bastard, but his men are not without honor. I may try it. A good idea. You are Welsh, aren't you?
Yes, my king.
The Welsh are moving against me as we speak. They call themselves kings over there. Did you know that?
I do. I was born in the kingdom of Gwynedd.
Barbarian kings. Robert of Gloucester did well to enlist them for his cause. I remember how, when we first met, you told me you were worried about Robert of Gloucester.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it. I saw it. But no one else at this table did. Now he'll arrive in 2 days' time to fight us. Tell me, Philip, why have you come all the way from Kingsbridge to see me?
The Earl of Shiring, William Hamley, broke the pact I had made with his parents and you, my king. He stopped supporting our cathedral with stone and timber.
And why is that?
Because I made a great mistake. I have conducted a market without a license.
Is that so?
It was my fault. I thought the church did not need a license.
Did you hear that, Henry?
Yes, my brother.
My brother makes that same mistake all too often. William Hamley had the right to punish you, and he is a loyal friend of mine.
Yes, my king.
But I consider you a friend as well. I hereby grant you the same market rights as Shiring. It would be a shame if you didn't finish your cathedral.
Thank you.
Спасибо.
Thank you, my king.
What's going on out there?
Of course. That's why all those archers are up there. Robert of Gloucester is not attacking in 2 days. He's attacking today. Come! It's an ambush. Do not use the front entrance. They knew that would draw us out. I need my horse.
As Stephen and his men went to face the approaching army, his brother, Bishop Henry, urged me up to the top of the cathedral. His fear had made him forget about our dispute.
Что за брат короля Генри?
I had never been that high up.
Pray with me, Philip. pray that Stephen will win, so this war can end.
I closed my eyes to pray. And I forgot about Kingsbridge, and the market, and what I wanted. I simply prayed for peace. And as I did, I realized that ever since the dream about my parents, I had not prayed. What if, as in the dream, my prayers would not be heard now? I begged the Lord to make me see. To make me see that he was there.
Philip, look!
I was too far away to understand what was happening.
Robert's men! They're winning!
Угу.
Stephen is lost!
Так.
It felt like the world was spinning under my feet. I was afraid that I would fall. I closed my eyes. And then I saw.
They're breaking through the church doors!
Пришел новый король. Все, меняем, блять, шапки нахуй. С белых на красные. Ой.
Where are the women?
And then I knew it was us. Only us. No devil to harm us. No God to protect us. Only us.
Philip was gone for 2 weeks. We had no idea what had happened to him. To be true, we had other things on our mind, Ali and I.
Are you sure we're alone?
Right now, there's only you and me.
Look at that.
Told you.
I hope Philip and Catface are all right.
Me too.
Say, Jack, have you read our book?
What about you? What did you think?
No, this is Philip's fault. If all this falls apart because he set up an illegal market, he alone will be responsible.
I have faith in him, and so should you. Who else could save Kingsbridge if not him?
Do you still remember the text?
Well, do you?
Well... I think I remember one part.
Oh? And which one was that?
Before me, she stood. Her clothing set aside. No flaw to be found in all her body.
All clothing was set aside?
All of it.
And there was no flaw?
No flaw at all. Oh, her shoulders and her arms. I saw and I caressed. And then her breasts, forms made to be felt and touched.
I remember that part.
Oh, you do?
Yes. How flat his belly beneath his slender waist. His legs, what form, what a perfect arse.
Perfect ass.
So what? Don't you like my version?
Oh, I like it.
Perfect ass.
Why recall each aspect? Nothing that I saw lacked perfection. As I hugged my naked body close to hers.
Jack,
Yes,
I love you.
I love you too. I always will. Did you hear something?
No. It's only us, Jack. You and me.
It is us. Only us.
Hey! Philip the Prior! Monk! That's better. Never let them see you weak. Stand tall.
He never was a man of God. Now I think I know why. It's getting dark.
It's not the end of days.
Are you sure of that?
I'm not finished here yet, so yes, I'm sure.
Sir Catface?
Don't draw attention to yourself. Not when they have you in a cage. Not if you're the king.
Why am I in here?
You are with us, are you not?
I prayed for peace.
Peace is the wait between one battle and the next. You were right about William Hamley.
How so?
The moment the battle took a turn for the worse, he and his men switched sides.
Понял.
The Earl of Shiring is fighting for Maud now, and for Robert.
William Hamley is only fighting for himself and for Bishop Waleran. What about Ranulph's men?
Probably glad to be out of the castle after all that time. Probably looking for women and getting drunk.
He's over there. Thank you.
Francis!
Oh, Philip.
Of course. You came with your master, Earl Roberts, did you not?
Yes. When I heard from Bishop Henry that you were in Lincoln, I started looking. He thought you were dead.
Not yet. It is good to see you, brother.
Henry said you came because you need a market license.
Yes.
I think I know someone who can help. I'll have you released, and then we will go to Winchester. Just be patient for a moment.
Все, власть поменялась. Белые пришли.
My loyals will make their moves. The game is not yet over.
Ну, ситуация неплохая. Здесь расположение короля, с другой стороны его брат, да, который сможет при власти других ему помочь.
So this is your brother? I have heard much about you,
Епископ.
Your brother has supported our family for many years now. And we remember those who are loyal to us. Hereby I grant Kingsbridge the same market rights as Shiring.
The same rights?
The same.
Thank you, my queen.
Thank you.
The bloodline is restored. Not long, and my son will take his rightful place here on the throne.
All will be as it was. I will be a just king, as Grandfather Henry was.
Peace will be restored in England. Do you have anything else you wish to tell us, Prior?
Донести?
No. Nothing.
Блин.
Thank you, my queen.
Не только открыть рынок, но и провести ярмарку шерсти. Хорошо. Не покидать войск. Ну, он бы погиб, его бы повесили. Вы потеряли веру. Не мудрено. Не мудрено, вы потеряли веру, говорит.
In the last 2 days of the Fleece Fair, we have collected more money than we did during the last 3 markets combined.
Is the Earl of Shiring not opposed to us doing a feast fair of our own?
Нет, не
The law
против.
protects us.
And our lord.
He is. Our time of trepidation is finally over.
It will never be over.
What did you say, Philip?
Nothing. The music is too loud.
Our prior is right. The display out there is not appropriate for our monastery.
The fair will be over soon. And by then, Kingsbridge will be self-sufficient.
Так, это я Филипп, да? Бум-бум-бум. А, я Том. Поговорите с Филиппом, ну давай. Деликатно прочищает горло.
Ah, you're back. How are things at the quarry?
All's in order. We won't have any further problems.
So, why did you ask me to come? It's about Jack. He got into a fight with Alfred again. Have you come to a decision yet about my proposition?
Yes. I think it wise you taking Jack as a novice. It wouldn't work on the cathedral, but he could stay in Kingsbridge.
Jack can already read and write, and there is much more we can teach him here. What does his mother think?
She may never agree to marry me because of this. She believes I'm favouring Alfred. But Alfred is the master craftsman. I've taught him since he was 6. Jack is only an apprentice. And the two can't go on like this.
No, they cannot.
I have no choice. I want the best for my children. For all of them.
Of course. Let us talk to Jack, then.
Yes. I should try to find Jack instead.
Хорошо, пойдем. Если у нас нет никаких фразочек прикольных. Да.
Wait for me.
Philip.
Идем же.
Something is ailing you, isn't it? Philip, you told me interested that if you became prior, you would want the novices to be treated well.
Так, ну правда.
Unlike how Remigius treated Brother Marcus before he left us. Remember? It was the day little Jonathan came to us.
Так.
Yes, I remember. He was so little.
You achieved what you set out to do, and so much more. If only Cuthbert was still here with us to see us.
Milius, we have not had time to talk since I returned.
There was time, but you avoided it.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
Why? For once, all is well.
It started even before I left my brother in Winchester, but he's still in the middle of all the chaos out there. I'm afraid. For him. For all of us. But it's not just that.
No?
I think I've lost my faith.
You?
Let us talk later, like we used to.
Yes, of course. We will.
Are you not coming, Remigius?
I have pressing matters to attend to, my prior.
All right.
Хорошо.
And what kind of surprise is it?
Well, I think you'll be amazed, both of you.
Ooh, now I'm curious. When can we see it?
I should be done this afternoon. Come on, Jonathan. Let's have a look at the bear.
Yes, please.
Have fun, boys. Any idea what he's up to?
I have no idea.
Father, Jack took tools from the site. I don't know what he did with them, but I know he took them.
Well, you two won't get a chance to quarrel in the future. Philip will see to that. But Jack is not the only one to blame in this.
Давай
We were
сначала.
just inside. Jack isn't there.
Блин, ладно, мне к Джеку надо идти.
Martha, have you seen Jack?
He went with Jonathan to see the bear fight.
With Jonathan? That's dangerous. What is he thinking? Oh.
Oh, by the way, I've heard from Sir Catface.
Так.
Is he all right?
Он в плену.
Message didn't say, but I assume he's fine.
Why's that?
He says he needs me to buy him a new horse.
Look at him go!
Are you sure you want to see this?
Of course.
What a show!
Why didn't Theron build fight?
It's in their nature. The beast that is more clever and stronger wins. No. For them, there is no winning.
Jonathan, come here. You shouldn't have brought him here. It's dangerous.
I'm always doing something wrong no matter what I do. If Alfred had brought him here, I bet there wouldn't have been a problem.
There would have.
Maybe it's better if you and Jonathan go.
Come on.
Jack. What? I know how you feel. Oh, really? The world is unjust. We are like these poor animals, forced to tear at each other's flesh. It is a game that they force us to play. Who? Tom? No. The kings and empresses, even the bishop, Tom, and all of us are made to live in an unjust world in which we are forced to make unjust decisions again and again. And we don't even know we are playing their game. You have every right to be angry. But there is a way to remove yourself from that cage. Perhaps not for the sake of God, but for the sake of man. What do you mean? I want you to become a monk.
Wait! Don't go wandering off on your own! Now I must find Jonathan.
Have you two seen my son? Ellen. He went over to see the bear fight.
Aliena? I have come to...
To what? What's wrong with your brother? I've no idea.
Aliena, I have come to ask for your hand. In marriage.
Are you mad, Alfred Builder?
What?
Why would you think that I... What was that?
Now. I'm here. Should have looked out for you. You want to go all the way up there? Like Alfred and Jack do? Come on. We'll go together. You and me.
So, this is it then?
You said mine.
I am the Earl of Shiring.
Так, и чё?
Stay with me, Jonathan.
Now, while my men inspect your market, tell me, where is your saint?
The crypt.
Speak up!
Tom!
The crypt!
Oh, you are Tom Builder. Two birds with one stone.
Ничего не понял, но очень интересно. Видимо, прошло уже много времени, потому что зима. Что, какие деревья вообще? Я ничего не пойму. Ну, видимо, это что-то типа сна, нет? Могила? Как будто он потерял сознание, или как это выглядит? Я пока еще не понял. Это могила его жены.
I am sorry, my love. I am so sorry.
All is well, my husband. Rest now. Rest.
This is the end.
They were burning, by God. They were on fire. Where are the others? They're going to kill them!
Aliena! Milius locked the door.
From the outside? Is he still out there? No. Dark Father, art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. We will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
It was the Jarl!
Give us this day our
I saw him!
It's all right.
Forgive us our sins.
Why did this happen? What did you do?
As we have forgiven our debtors.
What?
The Earl wouldn't do this without a reason.
Lead us not into temptation.
So what did you do?
Deliver us from evil. Amen.
Arrows! They're shooting arrows into the cloister!
Everyone stay away from the windows!
Hallowed be thy name.
Come, we must help the wounded outside.
No, I can't go out there.
Earth as it is in heaven.
We must!
Come on. You didn't see what I saw. By God, you didn't see it. The Lord is my shepherd.
As we have forgiven our debtors.
Brother Andrew.
And lead us not into temptation.
Pray with our brothers. I will make sure nobody leaves.
I must go out there and fight Jonathan!
Amen.
This is beyond your power. Only God can help him now.
Art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
What did we do wrong?
Nothing.
Then why is the Lord punishing us? We are doomed.
Stay here. You will be safe.
Ever since that lightning struck, Kingsbridge has been cursed.
We are doomed.
Ever since I've come here, Kingsbridge has been doomed.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Milius locked it.
Milius! I think I can hear him out there.
Return our saint, or you will go to hell. No, you go.
No!
Pass this day our daily bread.
William Hamley.
Forgive us our debts.
Aliena is still out there.
So is Jonathan!
We have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation.
Aliena!
But deliver us
Oh
from
no!
evil.
I feel sick.
Amen.
The gate is locked as well!
Aliena is this way.
So are the attackers!
If we go this way, they might not see us.
You're right.
Thy kingdom come.
But it's locked.
We're safe in here. It will be done. When our list is in heaven.
Jack!
Give us this day our daily food. Slow down and be quiet.
Jack? Jack!
I won't leave him!
Move, Mary, please. We must leave him here.
No! I have to help him! Peter!
We cannot leave her here.
Words from the scripture will calm her.
Look at her husband. Look at her. Your words won't do any good.
I won't allow you to poison her, woman.
This herb will help her. It works.
I will not let you use your devil's work on her.
What's going on here?
Look at that poor woman. Her husband has died in her arms. Your sub-prior refuses to let me help her.
Her herbage is the devil's work.
Почему?
We must get her away from here. William and his men will ride this way, I know it.
You're right. We must make haste.
Philip, I told you this woman is a witch.
You're a fool. This is henbane.
Henbane?
The devil's eye. So you admit that you are trying to poison this woman.
Oh, does the evil eye of the flower intimidate you, you old goat?
Calm down, all of you.
Prior Philip, take this. It will calm her nerves if she chews on it. For once, do the right thing.
Хоть раз поступите правильно, говорит.
Prior James? Ugh, you have no idea what kind of man Prior James was. You are a fool.
Are you sure this won't harm her?
Yes, I am.
No! We grow herbs too, Remigius.
Go ahead. I'm holding her. It's working.
I told you. Maybe I was wrong about you, Philip.
How could you do that?
I'll piss on you.
They're coming.
We need to move now.
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shire do this?
Shut up, or they will kill us all.
It's them.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Be quiet, please.
Look at him. He did quite well. He got pretty far.
There was someone here with him.
Hugh's right. They might be close by.
We should make haste. We got what we came for.
Not yet.
Walter, why do I get the feeling you're upset?
We didn't have to do this. We came for the sale.
They deserved it. Like this ugly bastard.
Kingsbridge defied us for the last time. That monk, the bitch, and the bastard she's fucking.
Come on, move. After him.
But William said...
I said move.
My little cub! Are you alright?
Did you see Aliena?
She was in the market. I heard William calling out her name.
Jack, come. We must find her and Jonathan.
Джонатана здесь не видно.
Dear God. Oh. No.
Aliena! Aliena! Jonathan!
He took everything from me again.
Aliena! No matter what you do, no matter where you go, I will find you. Every time you think you are safe, every time you play house, I will find you. And I will crush you. Now, kill them all and make her watch.
Are you alright?
I swear by Almighty God, in Jesus Christ, and all the saints, that I will take care of my brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
Can't you hear me?
Jack! It's all gone. I can't support the cat face like this. What am I going to do now?
Tom. Oh, God. No.
We must ask the bishop for help.
The bishop? Are you mad? I heard he is behind this.
How can we go on living in Kingsbridge now? Will the cathedral still be built?
Not without the market.
It must be, or there'll be no work for us.
Please. Our prior will answer all of your questions.
Philip, they are waiting for you.
Yes.
Can we stay in Kingsbridge? Or must we move on?
Too many people have died. Many were injured. Among the dead is Tom Builder. He died protecting our little Jonathan, for which I will be eternally grateful.
Tom Builder is dead.
What will happen to our cathedral now? 2 of our brothers have perished. Brother Arnaldus
О, Джек ему выкопал могилу. Молодец.
and Brother Milius. He rests by Cuthbert's side now. and 8 more lives were taken.
Will the Earl of Shiring be judged for what he did?
He must be! Yes, he must!
What about the Saint? Where is the Saint?
Adolphus will protect us.
It would be better if you answer their questions.
Please tell us what to do!
The rumors you have heard are true. The remains of Saint Adolphus were stolen from this crypt.
We are doomed.
The Saint's gone. Was it the Earl of Shiring?
Why would he do that?
Milius died to protect the Saint. I saw it.
Is he not well? He looks pale.
Brother Andrew is overseeing the repairs. And we will be able to continue the construction of our cathedral. Tom Builder's son, Alfred, will take over the position of Master Builder. Though it will take longer, for we will not hold a market again. And I am happy to welcome a new novice. Most of us are familiar with him, so I'm sure we all can share the sentiment that he will be very welcome in our priory. Jack. As was Tom's wish.
Why were we attacked?
Was that really the Earl of Shiring?
He will answer your questions. All of them.
Please tell us!
Tell us what will happen with us.
This attack...
With Kingsbridge.
Shall I continue for you, my prior?
No. This attack was a great tragedy. I cannot think why anyone would do that to us. It is impossible to grasp how these men could just...
You went against the Earl of Shiring!
Каким образом?
Said you defied him!
Philip was in the right. We had a market license.
Our prior was in the right, but we all knew what kind of man William Hamley is. Defiance will only lead to more grief.
I agree.
You should be more careful! We must never again hold a market!
No. No, we must not.
The Earl stole the Saint because of Philip!
But it's not his fault, is it?
They all had to die for the market.
Why is he not answering?
Please answer!
Why is he not saying anything?
How will we go on?
Why is God doing this to us?
Answer them?
No. I cannot give you confidence. The stories of how God tested the faith of his followers. I see now how true they are. I think you do as well. I am asking myself, where is God? Why did he not prevent all this? I do not know. I have no answer.
One day, God said to Satan, Look at my man Job. There's a good man if ever I saw one. So Satan said, you've given him everything. That's why he's a good man. But God said, even if he were to lose everything he has, his faith in me would not falter, and I will prove it to you.
You will burn in hell for this. What? I defeated your greatest enemy. It was a holy mission. It's not up to you to decide that. Even your father would not have been that foolish. I am not my father. They saw you. They know that the Earl of Shiring is a murderer. What if my allies in Kingsbridge were hurt? What then? Absolve my sins. Only if you announce your loyalty to King Stephen. No, Stephen lost. He is weak. Bishop Henry will not approve of me giving absolution to a supporter of Empress Maud. Are you a man of the church or not? I am. Then do as you are told. And never defy me again. Is that understood? Yes, my bishop.
Уход. Пять дней спустя.
One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Annie. All of them.
Так бы Джек бы умер.
Good. We didn't tell anyone. I'm glad for every moment we stole away from the world, while we still could. Jack! Oh, what is he doing in there?
А, ну...
Run away.
Он
He deserves to know.
заслуживает того, чтобы он знал. Видимо, она выходит замуж, да, за кого-то. За того же рыцаря, да, своего, или за кого-то.
Jack!
А он что-то строит. Да, он.
Oh, Jack.
At least I still have my hair.
Where can we go from here?
Anywhere we want.
What is this?
I told you I had a surprise for you. Remember? This is it.
What is it?
It's a first version of a fulling mill.
It's fulling the cloth all by itself using the motion of the water wheel.
Yes. What do you think? You'll be able to sell even more cloth, not just wool, like you wanted to.
It's a brilliant invention. It's
Brilliant.
what I always wanted.
Then why do you look so sad?
Because there will not be another market.
No, not in Kingsbridge. We will go someplace else then, where he won't find us.
He will find me, wherever I go.
You can't just give up.
I'm not giving up. And I'm not running away. And because I'm not running away, there is something I have to tell you. It's not what I want to do. It's what I have to do. Oh, Jack,
What is it?
We can't meet again. Not like this.
Why?
I wish things were different.
What things?
I'm getting married to support Sir Catface.
To whom?
It's not important. William will burn down anything that I build up. This is the only choice I have. My husband will pay for Sir Catface's expenses. It's the only way Sir Catface can protect our people.
I will marry you.
Ну и что, и чем это грозит? Это даст ему надежду какую-то, да? Это даст ему надежду, чтобы бесповоротно расстаться.
This is not about what I want. William Hamley did not kill all those people because the bishop told him to, or because of Philip. He did it because of me. I need money to support Sir Catface, not just any husband.
Any husband?
Jack, this is not just about you and me anymore.
It used to be.
Because I was irresponsible. I am the daughter of the Earl of Shiring.
No.
Oh.
You are
Jarl.
not. You
Oh.
were once.
What do you want me to do? Run away and live in a forest? Just you and me?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
В чем он прав?
You are right. I have a choice. I choose to fight. For the people here and in Shiring, and for my father.
What about us?
I can't escape who I am. I tried to, and look where it got us.
Ali!
If you love me, let me fight the only way I can.
Who is it?
What?
Who are you going to marry?
He has steady income from the houses he builds in Shiring and Winchester. And he is a master builder now.
What? Dear Francis, once you asked me if I often think of our parents. I do. And I often think of the day they were killed. And of how Abbot Peter took us in. Peter raised us and taught us about God. We grew up in the safety of the monastery. Only now have I begun to understand that outside the priory, the killing continued every single day. I have come to believe that if God existed, he would not allow all the pain and bloodshed. A few days ago, William Hamley and his men attacked us. Many died by their hand. And among them is Milius. First, I believed I had brought the devil to Kingsbridge, for I thought I had seen him in Lincoln. The last few nights I did not sleep. I was afraid that in my dreams I might flee from his grasp in blind terror toward the river and drown like Prior James did. But I know this is not the work of the devil, but of man. But then, where is God? Most of what Abbot Peter taught us was right. For he taught us about living in seclusion, away from sin, away from want, away from the world that turns man against man. I know I blamed you for what happened after we got involved with Bishop Whalen. I do not anymore. But I blame our church and men like Whalen, because they involved themselves in the bloodshed. As Peter taught us, I will go into seclusion. The answers I seek are not out there. Maybe I will find them in here.
Stop it immediately!
No, Jack! Oh.
Да что там происходит? Они подрались.
Jack! No! This is not what we do! Get off me, you freak! No! Oh.
Jack!
Take him away! Lock him up!
It's all useless. No. It's all useless.
Jack.
Mother? The water duct runs right under the cell. Look for a loose stone in the floor. It'll sound hollow.
What? How do you know that?
Потому что уже здесь сама сидела.
This could be it. Oh, the cracks are too narrow to pry it out with my hands. I don't think so. The bowl would crack. The slab's too heavy. No, I might need it. I don't want anyone to come. I'm done with them. No, I just want to get out, then walk away and then never come back. I can't just lift it up. The slab is too heavy to pry out with this. No. I won't be able to lift it like this. As long as there's no place to fit my hands under the slab. That would break the bowl. Not this time. This one looks easy to pry out, but not with bare hands. With that hole, I could lift the slab out. She was right.
Jack, tell me, was it about Aliena? I know about you two. I have known for a long time.
And how did you know how to get out of that cell? How did you know?
Your father. He was locked up in there as well.
Was he a monk?
No. They said he was a thief, but he was not. They hanged him, but he was innocent.
How? How did it happen?
Someone here in Kingsbridge gave him a jeweled cup and told him he could go. A mile down the road, he was arrested and accused of theft. It was like a game to them. They said he had stolen that cup from the priory.
Who said that?
3 men. He managed to escape the way you did, but they caught up with him. They hanged him in Shiring.
Who were those men?
It does not matter. It is all in the past now.
Ну, один бишоп, второй там какой-нибудь религии, да?
That he came from France.
That is what he told me. You want to leave?
What if I have family there? There must be someone who remembers Jack Sherberg, right?
I knew this day would come.
I'm not a monk.
I know.
And I can't work here with Alfred.
I know. You really love her, don't you, Aliena?
Даже колесо встало,
You truly
да.
are his son, Jack Jackson. This place is too small for you. After your father died, I went into the forest to get away from it all. But if you live like an animal, then they treat you like one. Do not let them ever find your way in the world. And when it leads you back to me, I want to hear lots of new tales.
Of course.
Those that killed your father, the people they killed, will return to haunt them. I promised them.
Wayland disrespects you. After all I've done for him. I rely on him for salvation. There are many priests, many bishops.
Maybe. But you are not making decisions for me either, Walter. No one is. If the Lord wants me to support Wayland, he will let me know.
And what if he does not? What then? Will you allow Wayland to order you around?
Альфред построил себе дом? Или что это? Джек Джексон.
Whew, it's getting cold.
А, это дом Алиены?
Yes?
I'm sorry for disturbing you on an important day like this, but have you by any chance seen Jack since yesterday?
Has something happened?
He's gone. We've been looking for him all morning.
No, I haven't seen him. Does anyone know why he left?
Well, yes, and I'm afraid it is my fault. I had him locked away. But in the end, I just punished anger with wrath.
Oh, we've all failed him.
No, I am the one to blame, and I pray to make it right again. My monks are already trawling the woods. I myself will go to Shiring, while Martha is taking a horse to a cave he used to know.
Откуда Марти знать, где-то пещера?
Please, don't let this spoil the first day of your marriage, when there should be only reason to rejoice.
Thank you.
Она полюбит своего мужа. Никуда не деться.
They still haven't found it. How long has it been?
I haven't been counting.
Well, I think he's gone for good. I love him like a brother. But first he tries to kill me. Then he runs off worrying his family's sick.
Are you hungry? I think I'll prepare some food.
Great. I'm starving.
И чё?
We've been married for what? A week?
5 days.
That's almost a week. Yet we still haven't, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want this to work, but I need time.
It's alright. Sometimes you look at me like you think your husband isn't a good man. But I am a good man. You'll see.
Что, 5 дней готовлю похлебку? Понял, понял.
What are you cooking?
Fermenting.
What's going in it?
Wheaten ale with milk, spices, venison and eggs.
Well, as long as it tastes good. Today, I was thinking about what you and Philip did for our workers when they were afraid that they wouldn't be paid. Offering them coin to make them stay and feel safe. What if I did something similar? How about I could offer them pay in case something happens? Like an insurance. What do you think?
Could you afford it?
That's up to the prior to decide. He said he'd come over around noon tomorrow. Maybe he could eat with us. And you could help me explain the idea. If you want. I think it would be good for you. To do something other than cooking and weaving. You haven't left the house in 2 weeks.
You're right. I'd be glad to help.
Ah, great.
Would you like venison with it?
No, thank you. I'm just here to talk.
Ascetic as always, I see.
It's just turns more and more into a habit for me.
Ладно, я хотел...
So, you are suggesting that we promise the workers money if the construction is not completed?
Yes, as an insurance. Since the Fleece Fair, they've been quite worried. It would ease their minds a bit.
Yes, especially since they'd know they don't have to finish the cathedral in order to get rich. It sounds to me like we would be tempting them to fail.
Конечно, конечно. Они работать тогда не станут.
I hadn't thought about that.
Don't be so cynical, Philip.
I'm not. It's just so hard to encourage goodness these days. We tried so hard in the last few years, yet all we reaped is death and misery.
The alternative would be to do nothing at all.
Philip is right. Your plan will only foster greed.
I don't know. I think the idea is good. My workers would know that they would get paid more if they finish the thing. They're not as greedy as you two make them. I just want to ease their minds a bit.
Yes, you said that. Your idea shows great compassion, Alfred.
Thank you, Father.
But Lady Aliena is right. Man's heart is cruel and wicked. It'd be only a matter of time till the devils of greed and fraud would find their way into Kingsbridge. But that's not the point I wanted to make. I could never promise them coin, because one cannot give what one does not have. Ever since the market collapsed, Kingsbridge is losing more than it earns. We may even run out before we complete the cathedral.
What? It was my father's dream to build that thing. We must finish it.
Could you build faster? Finish it before you run out of money?
Is that an option?
It is. I've seen it done before. I can do it.
All right. I promise you, I will think about your proposal. Oh, milady, your soup.
Первому гостю надо предложить Август.
Thank you. I'd never thought that my brother could work so hard. He really cares about Kingsbridge. I would never have thought. Really. Alfred has changed. He used to be such a bully. He seems really concerned about things now. About Kingsbridge, about you, about your family. I can't wait for you to give me a little nephew or niece. Well, enough about Alfred. Did you get the blue dye I've been asking for? Actually, I did. It's from a woad merchant in Winchester. Took me some time to find him. Oh, thank you so much, Martha. I guess now I finally have to finish my weaving. How's it going? I'm taking my time. I'm not in a rush. What does Sir Catface think of the idea? I haven't told him yet. When he comes here, he's mostly interested in coin. But that's the deal. He fights and I pay. It's an endless circle. The coat of arms shall remind us of who we are and where we come from, so we don't end up losing purpose. Have you decided on an animal yet? You really should have an animal on it.
Синий, на синем фоне. Лисьи хвосты, нет. Орел. Кто здесь водится? Медведь?
It will sport a bear. Oh, bears are scary. I like that. Ali, I'm so sorry that I mentioned wanting a niece. I just thought, in the last month, that you were, well, growing a bit? Oh, I'm just getting fat. You're not getting fat? You forget that there's not a lot for me to do other than sit around and eat. Then we should take a hike soon. Stretch your legs and get some sunshine. I'd like that. I would like that a lot. But not today. I need to finish the coat of arms first. Get it done while I still can.
Пока я еще могу. Интересно.
I have to keep on going. I had to marry Alfred to fulfill my oath. I wish that Jack would have understood. Love alone could never stop William Hamley. Only money and influence. With Alfred as a husband, I can fulfill my father's last wish. And ever since we've been married, he's been working deep into the nights to finish the cathedral. And when he's home, he expects nothing in return, although I can see so much longing in his eyes. He is trying his best to make our arrangement work. And I try to be a good wife. I did what I had to do when I married him. But what I didn't know back then was that I am pregnant with your grandchild.
You brought this on yourself. You had the love of your life, but you threw it away.
Do you scorn me for what I did?
No more than anyone else. First and foremost, I blame that priest who turned my son into a monk. But you're a very close second.
I made my choice, and I will make it work.
At least you have the backbone to stand up for what you did. We cannot change the past, after all. None of us can. Jack has left England. There's no possible way to find out where he went. I want you to know one thing. Jack loved you. For me, that makes you still family. If you can't have his baby, give it to me. I will raise it far away from this crooked world that had no room for my son.
I don't want to give our child away.
Then you cannot stay here. You cannot go on like this.
But I have to. Don't you understand? It's finished. I want you to wear it when you go to battle. To remind us of what we are fighting for.
That's fancy. Why a bear?
Because of its strong family bonds. A bear takes care of its kin, and so should we.
Bloody well put. For you, I shall be a bear, Lucy. I will wear your emblem in battle, and I will make you proud.
How's the war going, by the way?
How is your standing with the king?
I'm working on it.
What about William Hamley?
Far as I'm concerned, that toad is losing his edge. Stole my horse during a cut down and ran off. I guess the boy either got bored due to a major lack of bloodshed, or lost his wits because of his mother.
His mother?
Rumour has it she's bedridden and William blames himself for it. It's turning him into a coward, and I know for a fact that the king spits on cowards.
Catface, this is excellent news.
It is, but we mustn't let down our guard just yet.
So what do we do now?
Well, I will wiggle my nuts in the king's direction and keep fighting.
Пока бокам будет продолжать бороться.
And hand it back over to your kin. But,
Well, that only works if I have a male heir first.
right. I need a fight, and you need to, well, you know what you have to do.
Позаботиться об этом.
By the way, Alfred, you remember me mentioning William stealing my horse earlier?
You need a new one.
Oh, that would be so very kind of you. Milady, your husband here is a bloody saint. Did you know that?
I'll be out for a while. I've got some business at the market with Martha.
Send my regards to the pretty lady. I'll be heading back to court once we're done here.
It's good having you here, Sir Catface.
Да.
I can't believe you two have almost done it. You've almost won your father's earldom back.
Oh, don't say that until it's actually happened. I'll see you later in the evening.
Ah, there you are.
I always wondered what it would have been like to grow up in a forest.
Oh, it's cold. Very, very cold. When I was young, I spent a night in Ellen's cave. If it hadn't been for her soup, I would have died for sure.
Наслаждайтесь моментом.
What kind of soup?
Just some broth. Jack had killed a deer earlier that day, but had let it spoil. So it was just turnips and nuts.
But hunting deer is...
I know. It's punishable by death. Jack never was one for rules and laws.
Right. He was always busy with something, just not with what Tom asked him to do.
Jack? Yes. Yes, he was.
You will be an aunt soon.
What?
But don't tell Alfred. I haven't told him yet.
You still think marrying him is a mistake?
I do.
I do too. But you did it for very good reasons. So, maybe it wasn't a mistake after all. Maybe it will work. Not in a loving way, but more like a partnership. You two seeing eye to eye to each other.
Maybe. But the baby is not...
What was that?
Да что ж это такое, а? Блин, ну почему?
They built it too fast. Like the Babylonians, they sought to be grander than God, and for this we all have to suffer.
It was the stone roof. He started building a stone roof. If Papa had still been
Блин.
alive, he would have stopped him.
Ну какой же глупец.
How can you be with child if we never...
My cub is gone and will never return. You threw it all away for a life of lies and a kingdom of dust.
You said that you needed a child to be your father's heir. Now you can only hope that it'll be a boy, or everything will have been for naught. I can't stay. Not without work, and not like this. I'm sorry.
Альфред сам ушел.
There's no need to cry. There. We've been crying for far too long now. Where do we go from here?
Покиньте Кинсбридж? Куда? Понял. С грудным ребенком на руках. Понял.
We will build a cathedral right here, towering high above Shiring. But it will not be a cheap undertaking.
Money is no object. I shall build it for our Lord and my mother, so that the Lord will heal her.
I am sure he will. Ah, yes, there he is.
Who?
We will need a master builder.
My bishop, I think I have the right man.
Альфред Билдер.
My bishop, my name is Alfred Builder.
Мы плывем на корабле куда? Во Францию? Ну, успеха вам.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth. Witness the climactic final part of the series.
It's time we take back what was taken from us.
It's time to face our enemies. It is time to make a stand for what we believe in. The Pillars of the Earth. Book 3. The Eye of the Storm.
Неужели он построит собор Парижской Богоматери? Да ладно. Вот это было бы вообще здорово. Здорово плюс здорово.